Okay, so we're on kind of a DS9 kick right now. And we just watched Season 2, Episode 18, Profit and Loss.
The first real Garak episode.
Yeah.
I mean, really, and...
The one that really features him, like...
Yes, and he tells the
our
truth.
Our first look at a Cardassian female.
And he tells the truth.
Yes, he
He's
does.
An outcast by.
Yeah, and that's probably the truest thing he ever said.
Yeah,
and you can take it for what you will, but that, yeah.
And Garak's not gay. There, I gotta say it every time, because all these shippers.
Yeah.
Yeah. What? Because he's his job.
Because he's a tailor?
Yeah, what the fuck?
What? No.
That's kind of racist or whatever, you know.
That's kind of, well, yeah, it's kind of...
Sexist?
Profiling.
Yeah.
You know, and, no, but Quark was in love with a Cardassian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I guess she was from a soap opera? Is that how... Probably?
Yeah, I don't know who the gal was, but she was really good.
Yeah.
And they had this history, and then she's part of this underground movement on Cardassia, and
the Resistance.
He wants her to stay on the station with him and all this, and I mean he's just head over heels over this gal. It was kind of creepy.
Creepy how that he was such a
he was just so hung up on this Cardassian spoonhead.
And this is the first. This is the first of a couple times where he's like, I don't give a shit. I'll let Rom have the bar and he'll run into the ground in a month. I don't care.
I'll give that all up for you.
Yeah.
Basically, is what he was telling her. Yeah.
But he does that a couple times in this series where he's like, fuck it, I just want to leave, which I completely understand.
Yeah.
I want to fuck it and leave, you know.
Because I mean, Quark, he's pretty much your prime example of Ferengis.
Yeah.
You know, that's kind of the point of his character, but I mean, he was. And Armin Shimmerman was so good at it.
Absolutely.
And, you know, he was so, you know, Ferengi.
Yes.
As opposed to his brother Rom, who was the worst example of a Ferengi and just didn't really...
Actually, given the history of the Ferengi, he's a throwback. Rom's a throwback.
Okay, yeah.
Remember when the Negus has an orb and...
Yeah, right,
and
yeah.
He becomes a nice guy and he's like, what the... Yeah.
Yeah, and of course, you know, Rom's boy Nog would go on to become the first Ferengi to enlist in Starfleet.
Yes.
And he went to Starfleet Academy. And
now, is this a socialist dig at capitalism?
I don't know if it's a socialist dig at it so much, but I mean the Ferengi are a capitalist culture. Yeah. That, you know, their capitalism
so are socialists.
Realized, you know.
So are socialists.
The rules of acquisition are all about personal profit, and so it, you know.
Yes, which I have sent to a local business owner, and I also sent him all of the Ferengi fairy tales about the material continuum. So he was actually like, yeah, that makes sense. And I'm like, thank you.
Yeah, and well, that's what I loved about this series too, is that it gave us the best look at Ferengi culture.
Yes.
Over the course of the whole series.
And
but
Cardassian,
I mean,
too.
And Cardassians, and even Klingon.
Yeah.
Even before Worf joined the cast, there was like the Klingon culture thing going on too.
Yeah.
And no. But I loved how they, you know, got into the Ferengi culture in the series, because they had the best. They were in the best position to explore it, like they were.
Yes.
Because Quark was a regular on the show, but also with the DS9 kind of what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that, one of my favorite parts of the DS9 series in general was the Ferengi ones, and their exploration of the Ferengi culture. Yeah. Loved it. And this one, you know, yeah, Quark, he was just head over heels over this Cardassian gal, and then Garak was involved and had to, because it was part of this underground movement, and we had a little.
He was trying to get home and
insight into Garak because he was assigned to not let them
make it off the station.
Make it off the station alive, yeah. And, of course, in the end, he did let him make it off the station alive. So Garak has a heart.
And why? Because he loves Cardassia.
Yes.
And you're in episode, well, towards the end of the season, at the end of the series.
Yeah.
Dogs of War.
Yeah.
You see Cardassia, and he sees it through the eyepiece, and as beautiful as I remember it, it's a goddamn desert.
Yeah.
But hey,
but it's his home world, and he loves it.
Yes.
And he's been exiled from it, and he still will do whatever he thinks is best for Cardassia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
No, Garak was the shit. Because you never really knew exactly but you knew, but he kept it under wraps really well.
Yeah.
And the dude played it really well, man.
Yeah, Andrew J. Robinson.
Yes.
Fucking amazing.
His eyes, man. It was something about his eyes.
Yeah.
You just don't know what's going on behind him. It's great.
Yeah.
It is really great. And,
so in celebration of the official decanonization of Discovery of the STD, we're going to be going through more Star Trek episodes.
More of our favorite episodes of the different series. We're not just going to be stuck on DS9, but DS9 was just such a good show, man.
It was more consistent, had better episodes throughout the series.
Yeah.
It didn't take 3 seasons to get your footing.
To find itself, right. No, it pretty much kicked off right out of the chute and was really well thought out, well developed.
And even if it wasn't, it shows. It appears that it was. They had their shit together better somehow.
Yeah, it seemed like they really did, and even if they didn't, it came across that way.
Yes.
And we're gonna explore some other things. Next Gen, TOS, other series, our favorite episodes.
Yeah.
But so far, we're just scrolling through the DS9, just going through the seasons, looking for one to watch. And we're like, that one.
Yeah.
They're all so good. So I think I'm going to probably end up going back and just going through the whole series all over again. Why not?
Right.
From day one and just binge right through it, and maybe get through it by time we get to section 31, because that's coming.
Yes.
And that's another reason we're watching some good Trek, is an anticipation of
the
section
crescendo.
31.
The crescendo, the shit.
Oh my God, I just
can't wait.
It's gonna be like a train wreck.
It's gonna be a bloodbath. I'm gonna love it.
It's gonna be one of those things. You just cannot not sit through it. How awful it's gonna be.
Yeah.
And you expect some reaction to that one from us, because that's we're looking forward to it, but we're not.
I'm looking forward to eviscerating and sodomizing it verbally.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. So anyway, tell us what your favorite DS9 episode is.
Yeah, which one is your favorite? Because we've had a couple now.
Yeah.
And we're going to do some more. And which one do you like the most, and why?
Alrighty.
And on that happy note, live long, prosper, and like, share, and subscribe.